Okay, so after hours of listening to Adele and I think Kendrick Lamar and who was the other person again? It was really just those two. Plus, I'm sorry, I just have to give credit where credit is due. It was a lot of Adele, some Stephen Universe, some Huivi, yeah, and Talib Kweli. After hours of listening to them, I've not that many hours, like 2 to 3 hours dispersed. I've grounded out the codex thing, and I finally have 250 XP. I actually didn't like how I did the last 10 bonus XP because what I was doing, funny enough, was the intermediate Python course just to grind up the points so I could let me step back over. So I need to get 250 XP on the codex thing because I want to do a 30-day coding challenge where you basically post a coding project you did that day. The problem was that the two options you had for the 30-day coding challenge was either you post on Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it, or you post on the community tab. I don't want to download Twitter just because I don't want to. So I want to use Codex community platform. But you need 250 XP to do that. So I had to grind that out. So I grinded that out. And I have it. But to grind it out, I just went through this learning course, which was like an intermediate Python thing. At first, I thought it was gonna be very boring. Like the data structure thing was kind of like interesting, but I already knew most of the stuff. Then I got into the file handling stuff, which is like stuff I've touched on before, but was never something I actually practiced. Then I went to functional programming, which was like functions. I was like, oh, God, I got this. Then started talking about pure function and stuff like that. I was like, oh, I never actually looked at it like that. I actually never learned it. So I don't know. It's nice becoming actual intermediate Python. I say like I'm intermediate Python, but I think this has shown me that there's a lot for me to still learn to even be at that level. But the reason I didn't like how I did it was that right now it's 11:45, right? And I was grinding this thing now because I want to finish this at least today so I can have most of my goals of the day done. So I was on the so random thing, and that's 10 XP. So I was at 240 XP. Then this is the so random thing, but I knew I wasn't gonna have enough time to grind out in like the last 15 minutes of the day. So I decided to just go to like one of the other Python courses, which was print hello world, and then I did it and got the 10 XP. So I finally grinded it out. But to satisfy my own ego, whatever you want to call it, I'm going to use this as my day one coding challenge for tomorrow. And then yeah, so I'm going to start my 30-day coding challenge. Really excited. It was a fun intermediate course. I'm still going to continue with it because I think there's a lot to learn. But for the 30-day coding stuff, I'm going to now switch over to Java so I can start learning more Java. And then mixing with Python so I can just be doing both. Okay, have a great day.